Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Intan, and today we are going to talk about something truly special. It is a music. It can be a hobby, deep interest, or even talent you've been working head on. And the best part, it means something different to each us. I'm joined by four amazing friends today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I am Risha. Music has honestly been a big part of my daily life, so I am really happy to be here talking about it.
Hi, I'm Zahra. I love music for as long as I can remember, and I can't wait to share my perspective with you all.
Hi, I am Salsa. I am the drummer here, and I truly believe music is even better when you make it together with other people.
Love that energy from everyone. Alright, let's get into it. So, let's start from the beginning. How did music first become a hobby for you guys? Risa, kick off, guys.
For me, it all started at my home. My family always had music playing during meals, on road trip, everywhere. I grew up singing along without even thinking about it. At some point, I realized what I actually really love this. So I started exploring my music on my own and it just become a natural part of my routine.
That's so relatable. Music sneaking into your life without you even noticing. Zahra, what about you?
Mine started a bit more intentionally. I watched a lot of music videos when I was younger, and I became obsessed with how artists perform, not just the song, but the whole storytelling side of it that made me want to get closer to music, not just as a listener, but as someone who understands it.
Oh, I love that. Music as storytelling. Gunawan, you mentioned guitar. How did that start? That's such a classic accidentally hobby story. Salsa, what about you? How did drums come into your life?
So, my story is a little funny. In elementary school, I used to tap rhythm on every surface I could find bass. Walls, my own legs, my lecturer finally said, Salsa, please go find a drum kit. My parents heard that and actually signing me up for lesson run up. I was gonna into it. Exactly, I owe her a lot.
Oh, it's good. And for me, I got into music through songwriting. I used it to write in diary, and at some point, my entry started to rhyming. Then I added melody, and I was writing song without realizing it. Now let's talk test. I feel like this is where we're all going to be really different. Gunawan, since you play guitar, what genre are you into?
That's so different to me. I am more of a pop and K-pop girl. I love the production quality, the harmonies, the choreography when there's a performance element. Artists like IU, aespa, or even Tulus locally. I think pop gets underestimated a lot.
I actually agree with that, Risha. People sleep on pop, but for me personally, I'm more into R&B and soul artists like HER, SGA, or our own Raisa. I love music that feels emotionally deep, where every lyric actually means something.
And then there's me, jazz and funk. I know it sounds like a different universe from K-pop, but the rhythmic complexity in jazz is what made me fall in love with drums in the first place. Artists like Trudenkart, Snarky Puppy, or locally Malik the Essential.
Wow, we really covered the whole spectrum here. I write songs, so I'm naturally drawn to meaningful lyric, but genre-wise I'm flexible, indie folk to alternative mostly. Gunawan, do you ever listen to stuff outside of rock?
Yes, jazz theory is so useful even outside of jazz the way chord move. It changes how you hear everything else.
That's interesting. I never thought about listening to music as studying it.
True, I hear the drum pattern in literally every song now, even pop song. Risa, next time you listen to your favorite K-pop track, try focusing only on the beat. It's actually fascinating.
Okay, now I am curious. I will try that tonight.
Okay, my favorite segment. Let's talk about talent. What can you actually do musically and where do you want to take it? Zahra, you go first this time.
So, I've been learning to play piano for about 2 years now. I'm not advanced yet, but I can play the song I love, which is all I want. I wanted at first. My goal is to be able to accompany myself while singing, like a full performance, just me and the piano.
That sounds so beautiful. Risha, what about you?
I've been training my vocals, mostly self-taught through YouTube and just practicing at home. I can harmonize pretty well now. My goal is honestly just to get confident enough to sing in front of people without freezing. Stage first is real. That's reassuring. Thank you, Gunawan.
Gunawan, I've been waiting for someone to say that. I've been playing drum for 6 years, and I'm actually really comfortable performing live now. I even joined a community jazz ensemble last year, but I would love to be part of more tight knit band, writing original song together. I'm completely serious. Let's make it happen.
And we are witnessing a band being born right here on the podcast. For me, I've written around 15 original songs so far, none released to public yet. My goal is to actually record and release at least on this year. Put into there, I see what happiness. It is scary but exciting.
You should do it, Intan. Your songs are so good.
Seriously, Intan, if you ever need a drummer for your recording, you know where to find me.
I'm holding all of you accountable on this podcast now. Alright, we are coming to the end. Last question for you, everyone. In one sentence, what does music mean to you?
Music is the friend that's always there, no matter what mood I am in.
For me, music is the most honest way to say something true.
Music is Music is proof that the best things in life are better when you share them.
And for me, music is where I feel most like myself. Alright, everyone, that's a wrap on today's Head podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, whatever your hobby, interest, or talent is, own it. Well, see you next time.
See you!
Bye
See you. Bye,
bye.
everyone.